Why is this my life? It's always everybody's question. So I'll try everything but suicide. Oh, but it's crossed my mind. Keep going. This loneliness is killing me. It's so hot when we are, it's so far. This loneliness is killing me. It's so far when we are, it's so far. This loneliness is killing me.
She's usually coming from school, so I think it tends to be relaxing for her. She kind of just chills out, and we take care of business.
I think that my study skills force me to be productive when I'm in the studio. So I take advantage of the time that I have, and I'm organized about things, about when I need to be there. I'm always on time. I'm like probably one of the only artists that is actually there before her band.
She came into the studio, I don't even know how long ago at this point, maybe like 3 years at this point ago, and she was like, I want to do a record, you know, and Dice, we met. Dice, it was me, Dice, and Antonette's in the room. She was playing her piano. We was like, all right, let's do this then. You know?
A legend, a legend. Tonight is going to be really great. We're doing songs that we did previously before and adding some new songs, so it's going to be really interesting to see how people react to some more of Antonette's new material.
So we're going to get started in a minute. So I guess I can explain the concept if you guys haven't picked up on it yet, but it's inviting people into the recording process. And this is, believe it or not, the booth, like the recording booth. So it sounds pretty weird and full of flaws in here, like the room absorbs sound. And so that you can hear what it sounds like in the control room, that's where everything's amplified in that room. So I want people to just have like a good time and feel free to roam between here and the control room. Even if I'm in the middle of singing, like I don't care, you can like walk and do what you want. And there's headphones here, so that even while you're in here, you could like put on them and hear what it sounds like from that room, and then what it sounds like here.
Seeking out passion, looking for some action. Mister, tell me, where is the love? Where is the love?
Nikki Jean and Khari are going to perform their original music, so that's going to give it a different flavor, and it's like a little music community since we all came out of the same studio in Philly, the Roots studio. I also wanted to introduce Dice. Dice came up from Philly.
Hey,
He's been such a large part of my music because he brought me into the Roots studio, and that's how I started working with them. And you can see he's the A&R for the Roots, and he's rapped on. Like,
she's right.
I'm really excited that Dice came because
I'm really excited to be here.
He's been such a big part of my music.
Big part.
Antonette is a very expressive person. She's compassionate, and even in her music and even outside of the music, what you see is what you get. She's so sweet.
Sharp to the senses are you, failed and their lessons they fall through. Don't you forget now, don't you? Shattered to a weapon, overdrawn, and I'm so far gone, I'm so shy.
You know, she's been doing this, you know, longer than I've known her. It's not like she came to me and we started making music. No, she's been doing this for a long time. This has been a great passion of hers.
Antoniette is so cool. She's so nice. You know, she's really nice to us, you know, stuff like that. And she's easy to work with, and she knows her stuff. She knows what she wants to hear. So, you know, it makes it real easier to work with talent, you know, than somebody who's just, you know, doing anything. So it was cool. I like working with her.
If I were, you know, an audience and I wanted to come out and see something, you know, I don't always want to feel like I have to be in a club or at a stadium or something to see some performance. To actually be in a studio where, you know, essentially the music that you're hearing on the radio, on TV, on movies, everything, it's created mostly in places like this. So to be a part of that and you know, see it happen, I think is a great experience.
Yeah, it's a little, I mean, it's a little different because everybody's like in your face while you're, you know, concentrating, and then knowing it's going to be recorded. You know, it's just like, oh, wow. You know, it's just a little bit more pressure on you, but at the same time, like the whole vibe, like everybody's more welcoming. So, and it's so nice in here. It's such a nice atmosphere. So it's kind of, you know, it makes it a little better. But it's very unique. I like it. I like it.
Sharp to the senses are you, failed and their lessons they fall through. Don't you forget now, don't you? Shattered's a weapon.